Try and keep them in your sights.
Find some cover as soon as possible. This area seems to be in disarray.
No great stuff here.
Sweet.
Oh,
stop right there.
Time to die.
Stop. Stop right there. Super mutants! Kill everything! Stop! Attack!
Negative visual on the target.
Stop right there.
We win. You die.
Kill.
A noise? Must have been nothing.
given the amount of dust present. It's safe to assume we're the first people to investigate this location in quite a while. Quite a bit of trash to pick through here. Searching through it could prove beneficial.
What's your fucking head? What you want? I'll rip his legs clean off. Oh, boring.
Developing this level of technology is a lost art that the Brotherhood's hoping to revive.
What, scam?
We may have a problem here.
Paladin.
Look at this place. You must hate these mutants as much as I do.
Why do you hate super mutants so much?
They're responsible for the death of a close friend, a Brotherhood knight named Cutler. So when you ask if I hate them, I say hate's too gentle a word. These monstrosities are just another example. Wind up stumbling 2 steps back. I've been fighting for years, trying to put a stop to this madness. And just when I thought we were getting the upper hand, along come the synths. I've seen what these super mutants do to people. Can you imagine what the synths would do to us if they ever got the upper hand? It would be Armageddon repeated, and maybe the end of everything that we hold dear. Look, I don't mean to bore you with my rhetoric. I just want you to understand how important these missions are.
How could synths bring about our destruction?
If the synths reached the point where they outnumbered mankind, how long would it take for them to decide we were no longer necessary? They certainly possess the capability to make more of their own kind. So we'd become... And with Institute technology on their side, nothing could stop them. It's a nightmare scenario almost too terrible. Anyway, what's important here is that you got the job done and secured. You should head back up to the Fridwin and talk to Maxon. I'm sure he'll want to debrief you as soon as possible. Dismissed.
Paladin Dance.
Ready to continue our mission, soldier?
That depends.
My power armor systems are within normal operating parameters. You just give the word.
Ready.
Roger that.
Hey.
Where do you want me?
That was Tex Beneke. There are some recent rumblings from Good Neighbor, and I do mean that as something of a pun. Self-proclaimed legitimate businesswoman Bobby No-Nose has something of a reputation around the Commonwealth. That reputation may have contributed to recent talk of a less than legitimate endeavor of hers. Except there's a bit of a twist. Bobby has very conspicuously disappeared. Word is, there's no trace of her in Good Neighbor. It's unclear this time whether she actually pulled off the job she was rumored to have been plotting. Or, if some have suggested, she crossed the wrong people and won't be seen anywhere again, ever. If you get my meaning. Handgun safety is an important issue. Here's Bing Crosby's take on it with Pistol Packin' Mama.
It's a shame these people have to live in fear. Sheltering in this old stadium when all those perfectly good buildings are still standing outside.
This better be an emergency.
Arturo,
Everything I got will keep you safe.
let's see what you got.
Feel free to test.
Doc,
Don't dally. If you're here to be examined, let's get you examined.
could use some supplies.
I suppose I could spare some stim packs.
The Super Salon. Can give you the hairstyle.
Unless you like getting radiation sickness, I'd stay away from ferals.
Heard you got a new assignment.
Yeah, research patrol.
Babysitting field scribe. Prestigious.
last person that disobeyed.
Sir,
Outstanding work at Fort Strong, soldier.
what happens at Fort Strong now?
Paladin Dance is supervising the transfer of the Fat Man warheads to the Prudwood. They'll provide quite an edge to our arsenal. I've also ordered a detachment to occupy the location, and use it as a staging area to protect the eastern side of the airport. All in all, you handed us quite a valuable location.
Too bad it wasn't the Institute.
Not to worry, Knight. You'll be dealing with them sooner than you think. In order to bring the Institute to its knees, we need to use every weapon at our disposal. I try to supply my soldiers with the best. That's why I'm giving you these. Signal grenades can call a vertibird to your location when you need aerial transport. Simply throw one to the ground, and the vertibird will hone in on the unique electromagnetic smoke it emits. Once you're aboard, use the map on your Pip-Boy to interface with the pilot's navigation system, so he'll be able to take you wherever you need.
Where can I get more signal grenades?
I'd use the supply I gave you sparingly. These devices are far more complex than a standard smoke grenade. Should you need more, you should acquire them from Proctor Teagan.
Will the vertibird stay and help me fight?
I'm afraid I can't spare a fully armed gunship for this task. A standard transport will have to suffice. Of course, nothing stopping you from using the door gun while in flight.
The best weapon for survival out here.
Signal grenades are usually reserved for our paladins. In your case, you should be grateful. Now, I'm sure you're aware that Fort Strong was simply the first step towards the liberation of the Commonwealth. An even greater task lies ahead. By now, I'm sure you've deduced that our arrival in the Commonwealth wasn't coincidental. We're here because of a unique energy reading recorded by Paladin Dance's recon team. According to our scribes, the reading indicated a level of technology that only the Institute could achieve. The moment this information came to light, the Institute, and everyone responsible for the creation of the synths, must be... To accomplish this goal, we need to look... I've had our scribes meticulously searching the Commonwealth, but they've come up in...
Where do I start?
I want you to get out there, and become our eyes and ears on... You seem to have a vested interest in locating the Institute before we met, so I'm confident if you discover a way in, I need you. Any questions, Knight?
Any suggestions, Word?
All I can suggest is that you keep... We have every available scribe working on a way into the Institute. It's only...
Elder,
Questions, Knight?
what about those energy readings that Paladin...
Our scribes are confident that the energy readings are from Institute technology. We're still detecting them on occasion. But by the time we send a team to investigate, just watch your step. I wouldn't be surprised if the energy reading were caused by some type of... Is there anything else?
Aren't there any pre-war records about the Institute that might help us?
Our records indicate that the Institute was born from the remnants of a pre-war educational... The ruins of the facility are at the center of the city.
Sure.
The location appears to have been abandoned long ago. Anything else, Knight?
Not right now, Elder.
Very well, then.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth.
Make a move and I'll end you.
wastelander.
The only way you get old in this job is assume everyone's out to kill you.
Tell the good doc what's wrong with you. Spend your caps, and I'll make it all better.
Hey there.
What do you want?
The Brotherhood needs your help to protect the Commonwealth. Donate a portion of your crops to the Brotherhood, and it will not be forgotten.
We don't want any trouble. You will get your donation.
Hey,
Need something? What's on your mind?
how do you feel about our relationship?
I'm not sure right now. Perhaps you should ask me that later.
Didn't have anything else.
Not a problem.
Right there. Whoa, crap.
folks. I'm sure you've all seen or heard about the latest issue of the Public Current. Some bold claims by our intrepid reporter. Since Oscar Robots, undetected